Hello, hello, I'm back on my little boat. I've only been gone for 2 days, but I still made somebody send me photographs to prove that she was still floating. I've just come back for the one night, just for the weekend. It's so busy here. Luckily I work most weekends, so I'll usually be coming up here during the week when it's a bit quieter. But I really miss the boat, obviously, and there's something that I really want to go to tomorrow. And then after that I need to head back home for work on Monday morning. I didn't bring anything else up with me other than a pillow. Kind of still feel like, it's gonna sound strange, it feels like I'm visiting somebody else's boat. It doesn't feel like mine yet or feel like home. And I'm sure once I bring some more of my like accessories and bits and bobs that I bought for the boat, it hopefully will feel a bit more like home. I laced up my walking shoes and headed out under the cloudy skies, hoping that I might find something to buy for my new boat. That is what I want for the new boat. I want to buy this field with its private mooring. I've reached the bottom of Foxton locks, a set of 10 staircase locks. More about that later. Foxton Locks is a popular place for visitors, with its pubs, shops and trip boats. There's also a canal museum here, which I'm going to come back and visit on another day. The thing I've come to visit today is just through that bridge there. Yes, I am at another floating market. I just love seeing all the things that people create and sell from their boats and supporting other boaters' businesses. At the market today there was a beer boat which I don't think I've ever seen before. I got a lovely lunch from Daisy's Bacon Butty, the cafe boat. And for dessert, I bought so many sweets from Starcrafts, who also, as the name suggests, sell various gifts they've crafted on board. This boat was selling soaps as well as knitwear. Luckily by now the sun was beaming, so no beanies required. This lady was selling prints of her photography. And March Hare was selling different crafts and gifts. I bought this as a gift for somebody, but I might end up keeping it myself. After lightening my bank balance at the market, I took a slow stroll back towards the locks. Here's a question for you. If you were going to trade from your boat, what would you sell? It's something that I would love to do, but I'm not arty or crafty or anything like that. So I think I would probably just sell sweets or some kind of food, but I have a feeling that I'd eat all of it before I managed to sell anything. I could spend all day here watching the boats coming up and down. I cannot wait to bring my boat through the locks. There was this little discovery room at the top of the locks, which was pretty cool. Foxton locks are a set of 10 staircase locks. Well, technically they are 2 sets of 5. Canal locks move boats up or downhill by letting water in and out of sluices into the lock, which has gates at either end. This boat is going downhill. You can see the gates at the front are being opened to let the boat out of the lock. In a normal lock, the boat would come out of the lock, go along the canal until they reach the next lock, however far that might be. With a staircase lock, when you go out of the front gates, you drive directly into the next lock, and those gates that you've just opened then become the rear gates for the next lock. This is the little basin, I guess you'd call it, that separates the 2 sets of 5 locks. So boats going up and down could pass each other here. There's the trip boat that I mentioned earlier. It picks up outside one of the pubs, which also has a very handy shop where I managed to secure some supplies. I should have got some cheese to go with that bread. I have a visitor coming next week who's very partial to a cheese sandwich. I'm loving being back on the canal. It might take some getting used to having to walk 30 minutes each way for a loaf of bread, but I can already feel the load of city life lightening from my body, and I'm so grateful to be back in this community and a more simple way of life. I made it back to the boat just before the rain arrived, but even that couldn't dampen my spirits. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all again very soon.